Imagine launching a new app that works flawlessly, only to find out later it was wide open to attackers from day one. What if security wasn't a final checkpoint, but a silent partner from the very first line of code? That's the power of DevSecOps. In this lesson, we'll explore how to weave security into every step of development, from planning and coding to deploying and monitoring. You'll discover tools, practices, and mindset shifts that make modern development safer and smarter. By the end, you'll not only understand DevSecOps, you'll be ready to apply it, making security second nature in your workflow. Think of DevSecOps like baking a cake. You don't sprinkle sugar on top at the end, you mix it into every layer. Similarly, DevSecOps blends security into every stage of the development process, not as a barrier but as a core ingredient. Traditional development models treated security like an afterthought, often rushed during final testing. But modern systems require security to be present from the start, embedded into the culture, tools, and daily practices of development teams. DevSecOps isn't just a tech upgrade, it's a mindset shift, where developers, security, and OPS collaborate in harmony. Every phase in software development can be a chance to strengthen or weaken security. The DevSecOps lifecycle identifies key touchpoints where security must be baked in, not bolted on. From planning and developing to testing and monitoring, each stage involves specific practices that prevent vulnerabilities from creeping in. Imagine your app as a house. You wouldn't just lock the door at the end. You'd choose strong materials, test windows, and set up motion detectors as you build. That's what a secure DevSecOps lifecycle looks like: thoughtful, layered, and built-in. Let's break down the DevSecOps toolkit. These are the instruments that enable secure development at scale. Think of them as your development orchestra. Each tool plays a role in harmony with the others. For example, SonarQube can catch bad coding patterns before you commit. SNYK highlights vulnerable libraries. OWASP-ZAP tests your app as if it were under attack. Trivy scans containers, while Git leak stops secrets from leaking. Together, they form an ecosystem that makes continuous security possible, without slowing you down. Security isn't something you only plan for, it's something you practice every day, in real workflows. In Git commits, secrets should be caught before you push. During CI/CD, tools like checkmarks or OWASP-ZAP can run scans automatically. Infrastructure should be versioned and audited, not just deployed. Keep permissions tight and rotate credentials frequently. Most importantly, create tight feedback loops where developers get instant alerts and security teams work hand in hand with devs. That's how real DevSecOps lives and breathes, not in theory, but in code, commits, and team rituals. DevSecOps is more than just swapping out tools. It's a transformation in how teams think and work. Old models saw security as a box to tick off before deployment. The DevSecOps way? Security is constant, shared, and intentional. Developers are empowered with training and tools. Security is not confined to a silo. It's woven into every commit, every review, every sprint. Instead of rushing to fix bugs, teams work to prevent them. When everyone owns security, safer software becomes the norm, not the exception. Let's turn theory into action. Think about your current project. Where could you integrate security? Do you use Git or CI/CD pipelines? Could you enforce a simple checklist before pull requests get merged? Could you start scanning for secrets or outdated dependencies automatically? Creating your own DevSecOps checklist doesn't have to be complex. Start with just a few small habits or tools, then build from there. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. DevSecOps isn't just about upgrading your tech, it's about upgrading your thinking. When security becomes part of your culture, tools, and daily work, you build software that's not only functional but resilient. Remember, you don't need to adopt every tool or best practice at once. Start with one improvement, maybe a commit scanner or a DAS tool, and grow from there. The power of DevSecOps lies in iteration. You're not just writing code, You're shaping safe, reliable systems for the real world.